Listen carefully. What I am about to share is not entertainment, not casual conversation. This is survival. In the ruthless battlefield of speculation, your deadliest opponent is not the market, not the bankers, not the algorithms. It is you, your own emotions, waiting in silence to sabotage every decision you make. Traders often search endlessly for the perfect chart pattern, the hidden indicator, the secret news source. They are all chasing shadows. I tell you this with certainty. None of those things matter if you are ruled by fear and hope. I have seen brilliant men with flawless systems crumble into ruin, not because their methods failed, but because they could not master themselves. Hope is the silent killer. It tells you to hold a losing position just a little longer, whispering that the price will turn back in your favor. But the market owes you nothing. While you cling to hope, small losses grow into devastating catastrophes. You watch, paralyzed, as your capital bleeds away, praying for a miracle that never comes. Hope blinds you, makes you deaf to logic, and in the end it buries accounts that could have been saved. Fear, on the other hand, strangles opportunity. Fear convinces you not to act when the signals are clear. Fear urges you to jump in late, when the easy money has already been made, leaving you trapped in sudden reversals. Fear whispers, "Take the profit now," before it disappears, and so you exit too early, missing the real gains. Fear distorts your judgment, turns clarity into noise, and leaves you second-guessing every move. Understand this truth: the market does not care about your feelings. It does not bend to your prayers. It does not respond to your optimism. It does not pity your losses. The market moves only by supply and demand, by the relentless forces of buying and selling. If you let your emotions interfere, you are already fighting an impossible battle against an opponent that is utterly indifferent to you. To survive, you must learn the art of detachment. You must observe price action, volume, and trends without projecting your desires or fears onto them. The chart does not care if you need rent money. The ticker tape does not care if you lost yesterday. The market speaks its truth through movement, and your only task is to read it with perfect clarity. But detachment alone is not enough. You must also build a shield, a meticulously crafted trading plan. Every element of your strategy must be defined: entry signals, exit criteria, risk per trade, maximum exposure, profit-taking rules. Nothing should be left to improvisation. When you act because your rules demand it, not because your emotions beg for it. Your plan is your discipline made visible, your armor against both hope and fear. Losses will come. They are inevitable. Small losses are the rent you pay to stay in this game. But large, destructive losses, those are the children of disobedience. They are born when you refuse to honor your stop, when you average down, when you beg the market to turn. The disciplined trader cuts losses without hesitation, without regret. He never throws good money after bad. He treats a stop loss as sacred. This is how capital survives. Profits must also be managed with discipline. Greed tempts you to hold too long, to demand one more point, one more tick, only to watch gains evaporate. Discipline requires that you let profits run but also know when to take them. You exit not because of impulse but because your plan tells you so. You capture meaningful gains while protecting yourself from the inevitable reversals. Speculation, then, is not about prediction. It is about emotional control. The market will test you every day. It will tempt you to break your rules, to chase, to panic, to hesitate, and every time your discipline must hold. Success belongs not to the genius who predicts perfectly, but to the soldier who executes relentlessly. Your enemy is not the market, it is you. The market only reveals what is inside you. If you are greedy, it will expose it. If you are fearful, it will punish it. If you are careless, it will destroy you. But if you master yourself, if you silence hope and fear, you gain the one weapon no one can take away: clarity. Clarity is approaching the market as a machine would: logical, precise, emotionless. Each trade is not personal, not a gamble, but one event in a larger series. Wins and losses are no longer emotional, they are data, part of a statistical game. And with this mindset, you rise above panic and temptation. Consider Jesse Livermore himself. He became a legend not by avoiding mistakes, but by confronting them. In 1907, while the markets collapsed and panic spread, he sold short and walked away with millions. Why? Because he had the discipline to act when others froze in fear. In 1929, while the world crumbled, he again saw opportunity, taking a fortune of nearly $100 million. These victories were not luck, they were the product of detachment and courage. And yet, even Livermore fell when he betrayed his own lessons. He ignored discipline, chased hope, yielded to emotion. Despite his genius, despite his fortune, he ended in ruin. His story is not just triumph, it is a warning. The market forgives nothing, not even its greatest operator. What should you take from this? That your greatest challenge is not learning a system or predicting the economy. It is mastering yourself, day after day, trade after trade. It is holding fast to your rules when every fiber of your being wants to break them. It is cutting losses quickly, letting profits run, and above all, never letting hope or fear dictate your actions. So when you feel the urge to hesitate, when your emotions scream louder than your plan, remember Livermore. Remember the fortunes won through discipline and the fortunes lost through weakness. His life is proof. The path to mastery is not technical, it is psychological. Carry this lesson with you always. When the market tempts you, when greed whispers, when fear paralyzes, return to your rules. Remember that discipline is your only shield. No tip, no chart, no secret can replace it. Hope will betray you. Fear will enslave you. Discipline will set you free. And so I leave you with this final truth. You are not fighting the market. You are fighting yourself. Conquer your reflection in the mirror, and the market cannot defeat you. Fail, and no strategy in the world will save you. This is the eternal law of speculation. Accept it, master it, and you may endure where so many have fallen.